Good day, everyone. I thought I would show you a nice triad exercise that I had learned a few years back. And the way I will show it to you is in the three triad shapes for major triad shapes on the first top three strings, three triad shapes, major triad shapes on the middle three strings, and the three triad shapes on the next set of three strings, or the lower set. And the way I was taught it and showed in the diagram was starting from E to E, ascending in fourths on the top three strings first, using those three shapes. From E to E. E, A, D, G, C, F, etc. And when we're ascending, going up E, A, D, we are ascending in fourths. E to A, from A to D are fourth apart. When we go back down, D to A, from A to E are fifths apart. Just one different, but it makes kind of all the difference in the world, because in the circle of fifths, you go this way, it's fourths. You go this way, it's fifths. I don't know, more on that in another section, I imagine. The next set of strings we'll work on are the middle section of three strings. And we have three shapes there. First shape, second shape, and third shape. E, A, D, G, C, F. From E to E, ascending in fourths again, using those three shapes. Ascending in fourths, descending would be fifths again. First shape, second shape, third shape. First shape for E is the root is in the lower part of the triad shape, so that is called a root position triad. The second triad, the A major triad, the root A note is in the middle of the triad shape. That's a second inversion triad. And then the third shape in this section, like that, where the root is on the top of the triad shape. In this case, it would be a D note here, calling that the D major triad. Now, the next set of strings we'll work on are the third, fourth, and fifth strings. And those three shapes are that shape, this shape, and this shape. So for the second inversion triad, the E note is in the middle of the triad shape. C, E, G sharp, E, C, your E major triad. Next is A, major triad, D, major triad, fingered like that. E, from E to E, ascending in fourths, using those three shapes. The three shapes for the top three strings, ascending in fourths from the E to the E. We can do the next set of strings, the E to the E, ascending in fourths with three shapes. From the E to the E, ascending in fourths. If you go back down using that formula, you will be moving in fifths. And then the last three strings to review are this shape, and this shape, ascending in fourths from the E to the E. A really good way to work that pattern as an exercise is just to name the name of the triad as you're going up. E, A, D, G, C, F, etc. And then locate where the root note is for each of the triad shapes. Even just knowing those notes, memorizing those notes as you ascend through the triad shapes, you'll start learning the fretboard just from that. Then doing that for each of the three sets of strings, you have 9 shapes now to work with. Major triads, mind you, triads come in 4 flavors: major, minor, diminished, and augmented. And for our purposes today, we just did the major triads. You can also do that same exercise with minor triads, which I'll try to do next time. I hope this was informative and fun. And I hope you have a great day. Take care.